Welcome to the Stade de Genève. It's quarterfinal time at the UEFA Women's Euro 2025. It's Norway versus Italy, two sides returning to the knockout stage for the first time since 2013. Norway arrive with momentum. They have been one of the most consistent sides in the group stage. 3 matches, 3 wins, and top spot in Group A secured with authority. This is their first appearance in the knockout since 2013, and under Gemma Granger there's a growing sense of structure and self-belief. The midfield has been key, with Sina Galpse offering balance and Frida Manum dictating play with composure. Norway haven't just advanced, they've controlled games and they arrive here in rhythm. Italy's path has been less convincing. Second place in Group B with 4 points was enough, but only just. Andrea Sonsin's side have yet to produce a complete performance, and with just 3 goals scored, they've offered little threat in the final third. This is also their first quarter-final since 2013, but their place here owes more to resilience than fluency. If Italy are to progress, something must change, and quickly. So here we are, a high-functioning Norway side with momentum and an Italian team still searching for it. One of them will be in the semi-finals. The margin may be small, but the difference in sharpness so far has been clear.
Under the sweeping lights of Stade de Genève, two storied nations met with vastly different intentions. For Italy, this was another chance to deepen a quiet run with structure and resolve. For Norway, it was about reasserting old pedigree, reclaiming the weight of a name once synonymous with success. The match began in tight parameters. Italy, compact and cautious, played with calculated restraint. They set early defensive lines and looked to shrink space, sensing Norway's capacity to spring forward. Norway, meanwhile, didn't force the tempo but rather moved the ball with calm purpose. It was a half of subtle probing, few breakthroughs, but rich in technical duels and tactical arm wrestling. Norway's midfield asserted control as the half wore on. Their passing rhythm grew sharper, and while Italy absorbed much of it with shape and discipline, a clear imbalance began to emerge in territory. The Norwegians had more of the initiative, and with it, a sense of growing authority. The second half saw the game loosen, not dramatically, but just enough for moments to flicker. Norway's persistence in wide areas started to tell. Their transitions became slicker, and their composure in possession never wavered. Italy responded with brief forays forward, but their attacking movements lacked fluency. The build-up was tidy, yet the final pass often escaped them. What stood out was Norway's maturity. They didn't chase chaos. They waited. When they had to defend, they did so with structure. When they had to press, they timed it well. The tempo remained under their terms. Italy began to tire, not just physically but in belief. As the clock ticked on, Norway's grip on the game became firmer. They moved into the closing stages with a kind of calm inevitability, not